Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is your tarot reading for the week ahead. This week is likely to feel like a breath of fresh air this week. I'm pleased to announce, Libra. It's interesting because the Ten of Swords opens up your reading, a card that appeared within Leo's spread. With Leo, there was a feeling of slight heaviness, not wanting to let go. Here, you're probably just glad stuff is going to be over. Those things that have probably felt quite troublesome, felt effortful, things that you've had to put a time, energy, and resource into that has felt a bit trudgy, like wading through treacle. And that sense, with the Ten of Swords, the Lord of Ruin, you can see the sunrise, that stripe of yellow piercing through all of that black. So it's gonna feel like the dawning of a new day, particularly on the back of otherwise things feeling a little bit heavy. I say a lot of this because you've got the Judgment card as your next card, which is the rebirth to the Death card. That process of letting go, as I mentioned, will be a welcome one. It's almost like, I can't wait to get this jacket off. It's been scratching and itching me for a while now. Whether that's been demands around work, whether that's been within relationships, whether that's just been scenarios that have been rubbing you up the wrong way, this will introduce some welcome relief. It's not that, that contrast between things feeling quite difficult and what's coming up next hasn't been easy. It hasn't been an easy process, I'm sure. So there's probably been periods of upset for you throughout January, things feeling a bit heavy. There may have literally been dark skies for many of us that are in the wintry seasons. Therefore, this dawn of new hope is coming through. It's really, really lovely to see. I say that because we have Venus in Cancer expressed in the Two of Cups, the Lord of Love. What's particularly nice to see is, as Libra, you like things in balance, particularly when it's give and take in your relationships. And the Two of Cups is indicating that dynamic starting to play out. Perhaps recently you've been feeling taken advantage of, or your efforts haven't perhaps felt recognized either by other people or by the universe in general. There may be moments recently that you felt, oh, I just want to give up, why bother? Uh, and here you're starting to feel, no, okay, it has been worth it. My time, energy, and efforts up until this point haven't been for naught. And that's really, really lovely to see. Again, we have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is the card of... I often see all of the pages as quite enthusiastic. They bring an ingenue kind of energy, a neophyte energy. I haven't done this before, so it's really exciting. And the fact that you have that with pages, with pentacles, may indicate some sort of gift, monetary gift, monetary resource, whether that's a tax rebate, whether that's a present from somebody, whether that's a gift from the universe, and it doesn't necessarily have to be in monetary form, but something that you, it sounds a strange term here, but something you can use, something that is useful coming your way this week as well. An added bonus is the way that I want to say it. There is a real stark contrast. I know I said that before, but it really bears repeating. There is a stark contrast of feeling as though I'm doing everything perhaps in a place of lack, or from a place of having to really put a lot of time, energy, and effort into things, and suddenly feeling as though the universe is on your side. It's been quite fascinating this week looking at the shifts of some of the star signs. For instance, the fire signs have tended to do quite well over recent weeks. This week is showing a shift. It seems to be a little bit more challenging for fire signs. This new moon in Virgo that we're experiencing around this time is bringing up quite a lot of emotional things from the bottom of the lake, so to speak, to the surface. It is calling for people for quite a lot of emotional independence and this process of letting go. And for some of the star signs, that's been quite a painful process. But for you, it's going to feel like you can have it. Oh, I've wanted to get this off my chest and out of my arms for so long. I cannot wait to jettison some of these responsibilities, some of these burdens, some of these difficult emotions that I've been dealing with. It is your task, therefore, Libra. And it's a thankful task. It's one that you are primed and armed to do, so you're perfectly positioned for it, is to lift up others. The reason I say that you're perfectly primed to do it is because, and I've mentioned this before on the channel, is Libra's mantra is I partner or we harmonize. And it's the only house to use a we statement, as in you and me rather than just I. So for you to uplift, reassure, and bring happiness and joy to others will invariably bring you happiness too. Therefore, it's a week to consider others. How can I be helpful? How can I inspire? How can I uplift? Make that a mainstay. You may have felt recently, well, I've done that, and people either didn't appreciate it, or it went unremarked, or it was taken for granted. What I want to say to you now is, in part, in all our relationships, we need to give more than we receive, or expect that we need to give more than we receive. But also, I think you'll notice a bit of a shift and a bit of a difference in those dynamics as expressed with the Lord of Love, the Two of Cups. This will be more reciprocated. It's nice to see the Two of Cups move into the Three of Cups, Three of Cups being the Lord of Abundance. This stark contrast between lack to abundance. It's great to see. But also feeling, sometimes two's company, three's a crowd, but actually a crowd will be really welcome here. Surround yourself with people, particularly those people that are having a bit of a difficult time at the moment. And if you are having a difficult time, you're still slightly in this area, then bring other people around you to lift you up as well. Do not try to do things on your own this week. That is not the right approach. Partnerships, friendships should almost certainly be your point of focus. I hope that helps. I hope that inspires. Check out your rising sign and your moon sign for more detail. You can read the comments below to find out how. And be sure to subscribe, like the video, comment below. It helps me create more videos because it shows engagement, which is lovely to see. And other than that, I shall see you next week. Bye for now.